Merry Christmas, Dangerlings. It's time for our Christmas special. I wanted to jump in right at the start of this episode and say, look, we know this one is really, really stupid. And you know what? There is probably a content warning on it. There are going to be drug references in this show. We think they're in context. They certainly have consequences. But if you're someone who listens to the show with your kids, this might not be the one for it. It's not our most mature episode, but you know what? We've had a bit of a month and we really wanted to have fun. On the plus side, I mean, that's kind of a plus side as well, but on the really plus side, we are hanging out with the amazing Naomi Clark. Naomi has joined us for our Christmas special, so you just know that it's going to be savage to all of us. So, Dangerlings, with that in mind, pour yourself some eggnog and kick back as the Danger Club plays Cocaine Owlbear. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, hello everyone, and welcome to a very Christmassy special edition of the Danger Club podcast.
That was much better than your Christmas intro on the main show.
That was a train wreck.
You got something stuck in your craw about that, haven't you, Ross?
Yeah.
That was the Polar Express derailing into a frozen river.
Don't get Scott started on Polar Express.
I will take an hour to slag off that fucking film. I swear to God.
Well, instead of slagging off the Polar Express,
here's your local slag. It's Naomi. Bow, 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 bow.
Better than Lynx. Better us than Lynx. Oh my God.
There's a professional in the room, people. There's a professional in the room.
You can feel it. Naomi, welcome to the show.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, mate, it is so good to have you back on the show.
It's been a hot minute.
The last time we had you on was doing Shania's backstory in Lockdown Legends, which was during lockdown. Karen, Shania's aunt, I think, the yoga
instructor. I don't really remember anything else.
Neither does drums.
You were like the midwife.
Yeah, it was like a doula, I think.
God, that was so much fun, and we've since at time of recording. By the time you hear this, I will have appeared on a show with Naomi.
All right, Dan.
I hate to promise that because
competition.
I did say that he could pick whichever one of you wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
I did.
Picked Philippe, didn't you?
I believe I took Fee actually because I got two tickets and I said whoever wants to pretend their name is Ross can have the other one because Ross is going on holiday.
I forgot about that. I'm in Germany looking at Christmas markets.
Just looking at them.
That's nice.
Just looking, yeah.
Not buying.
But yeah, that will hopefully be out by now.
Cool.
You can hear Naomi murdering me several times, and you may hear that here. Who knows? That's how this.
What are you playing? What are you playing?
We were playing Paranoia, which we all played together years ago back at Dragon Meet, didn't we?
Yeah, you can still find that on the Powered Roll feed, which is up because I keep forgetting to cancel it.
The slow bleed on the bank account. Just leaving that.
$14 a month.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I remember when I did Bad Sandwich, I did this sketch show with our mate Jim years before Danger Club to learn how to do podcasting. We cancelled it at 6 episodes, and we did that because that was how many episodes we could leave up for free forever on SoundCloud. So we're like, if we make another, it was like, we have got another script, but if we make that, we do have to then pay to keep this thing alive. So let's cut it off at 6, leave only the bad episodes, and then you can.
This is the ideal actual play one-shot podcast. You do 6 episodes of a campaign, make a new feed, just link to it from the previous, and it's just it's always up.
And your fans just have to guess what your show is now called.
Yeah.
To listen to you again.
Could you not call it the same name, but give it a slightly different
and then just
spelling?
put a 1 on the end?
It's just like when you have to change your password all the time. It's just add a 1 or an exclamation mark on it constantly.
So you all know Ross's password?
Yeah, I'm going to say that's quite easy. Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't know what my password is.
Ross Harmston 1.
Change it. Fuckboy lol 1.
Oh dear. We had.
It's going to be now, though. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I went to a lovely party at Naomi's the other week. We got chatting about we need to do podcasting together more. At which you nearly blew up the street, I should say, this party.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Maniac.
Listen, it was a post-Halloween party, so costumes Halloween, but also it's almost Guy Fawkes night.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to a local bait shop, a fishing shop, and he was like, do you want colours or do you want loud? And I was like, we'll just take colours. Not everybody's as into fireworks as I am. Holy shit. We bought 50 quid's worth of fireworks, and they just 50 quid. They went absolutely mental.
Serious?
You already set off did you set off 25 quid's worth of fireworks in each burst?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Wow.
We got because when Naomi gives instructions, you follow the instructions. You were like, all right, 5 of you out on the balcony. Here's some sparklers. When you see me, you light them up, and then we're going to do the fireworks. So we're standing out on the balcony. You come out. We see you come out into the road, and we're like, okay, right.
It's pissing it down, and I'm in a white Victorian nightdress in costume.
Because of course.
Like a ghost.
Yeah.
And we light up our sparklers, and then we just watch you light this thing up, and then run suspiciously far away from it.
Flee down the street corner.
And it's just like, boom! Just windows rattle, car alarms down the street, all going off, and we're like, run! Shit, we can't. We're on fire, and we all just had to stand there with these sparklers, looking unbelievably guilty as we see everyone in the street looking out their windows at us with our beacon lit.
Did I get this right? You went to a fishing shop.
Yeah. So there's this weird little bait shop. The place is. I don't know how it stays the fuck open. I gotta be honest.
I'll tell you how. They launch fireworks at the fish. Apparently that's what they do. It's a different way of fishing. It's genius.
They just sell them for 3 or 4 days. But you rock up and they're like, we have fireworks. And then they just open this big chest and you're like, this much money. And they're like, hand you over some boxes and you're like, great. The deal is done. And then you leave and then when you come back it's closed.
It was
not
never
even there.
Yeah.
Fish and
is it just a box? You just light one tab and it just goes.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes, it was sick as hell.
It was.
Everyone else was very afraid for me.
Yeah, I'm still shaking. I was afraid for the street.
Yeah. I didn't do it on my property because I live in a flat, so I just did it on the open street corner.
I'm sure for the time that chest was open, their sales exploded.
Very nice.
Yeah, you try not to laugh, Colin. I can see you trying not to laugh.
I was laughing at...
It's funny because Fee really loves having a moan about the Diwali celebrations around our house when people are letting off fireworks off their balconies and outside our window and stuff. It is very loud, and she's not. And I tried it this year, and I was just like, I mean, we have been involved in worse. Right? We've no leg to stand
How do they do it? Because you have to angle it in a way that it doesn't hit the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Let's face it, fireworks should not be sold to the British public. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad they are.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's awesome. But
this year there were children with sparklers running around on the balcony next to the flat that burned down the other week. I'm just like, we are doing well. We are doing well as a species. But let's talk about why we're here. It's not just talk about fireworks and explosions.
It's to talk about species.
Yeah. Successful species.
To talk about successful species and to create explosions. We are playing. Many of you will know Dangerlings. If you've been with us for any amount of time, you'll know every Christmas we try to get together and play a frankly silly one-shot RPG. Play a little game. We've played. My Name is Inigo Montoya Jr. / Goblin Quest. We've played Come Dice With Me. That was the Come Dine With Me role-playing game. We've played Brindlewood Bay, where we all played ladies, and it was difficult to follow. And Drum keeps telling me he really, really wants us to bring that back as the main show.
It's because that was when Drum just made up the plot right at the end of the like whole adventure.
Yeah.
She went, and you did it because of this and this and this, and we were like, yeah, okay. It was so weird.
It's got a great mechanic where basically you don't know what the solution to the crime is. As a group, everyone makes the solution to the crime. You come up with it, and then you roll, and you add the number of clues you've gathered so far. And if the result is high enough, then whatever cockamamie idea you came up with turns out to be true. And it just turned out that Drum came up with the most just insane thing, and then just rolled a 20 or whatever it was, and it turned out the murderer was everyone. Sorry to spoil it. Was everyone, and the reason was reasons. So you can listen to that. But this year we're playing something new. This Christmas cheer. It works, Colin. It works.
I was there with you, man.
Don't snow on my Christmas. I put my Christmas t-shirt on for this, Cole.
Yeah, I've got my Beastie Boys t-shirt on, so it's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
You can walk home safely in that. I can't. It's fucking November. We're recording this so far in advance.
I am planning to lynch Dan on the way back.
I knew it.
I ate a Christmas sandwich at lunch. This year we're doing something which is, even by our standards, quite silly. We are playing the role-playing game Cocaine Owlbear.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
It is Cocaine Owlbear is a homage. They say a homage. It's a rules hack to the phenomenally successful Honey Heist by Grant Howard. Cocaine Owlbear is by Mike Lafferty.
Nice.
We will say
Taffy. Sorry.
Big up Mike Lafferty.
Laffy Taffy.
You'll take that from the top.
Very nicely done.
Yeah.
You may have not gathered this, but there may be discussion of illegal substances in this show, Dangerlings.
If you are under 16 and you met us at MCM and you tuned into this,
oh God, we're sorry.
Just tell your mum.
No, because then we're going to get angry emails from mums.
That's what I want, man. I want bad press.
You must get your parents' permission before you listen to this show about woodland animals on drugs.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're going to tell a moral tale, but it's largely improvised, so I can't promise that. It might end up having a terrible moral. But we're going to have fun doing it, Dangerlings.
Yes.
Shall I tell you what Cocaine Owlbear is all about?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I can do that by reading the very short intro to this. You are a woodland creature who has recently gained sentience when you ingested magical cocaine from the satchel of an unlucky traveller in the forest. With your newfound intelligence... Words. With your newfound intelligence, you plunder the belongings of the courier you killed. The first sentence doesn't say you killed him. It just says that they're dead. The courier who had died. You find that person had a complicated heist plan written on parchment and hidden in their satchel bag. But it's not just any heist. It is a complicated heist that involves stealing more of the enchanted cocaine that has granted you sentience and made you really jittery.
So you don't actually have to play a bear at all?
Well... There are many options.
Are there class options?
Oh yeah, there are class options.
Oh.
This is can you take the chance that the cocaine wears off and you revert to being a mere woodland animal? No, you cannot. You have to get more of the enchanted cocaine.
I want to have existential dread.
Luckily for you, the written plan requires discipline and exact execution. Unfortunately, you're a coked-out enchanted woodland creature prone to rage. This is your mission.
Enough about me, Dan. More about the game.
If this ends up being more therapeutic than our regular show, you have two stats in this game.
Is it Coke and Owlbear?
It is cocaine and woodland creature.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Both of your stats start at 3. If you want to do anything that is best accomplished by being an animal, such as feral things, scrabbling, climbing, biting. Yeah, doing animal things, you roll woodland creature. If you need to do anything that requires a mind, requires you to think, requires you to process things in a way an animal didn't, and to do it really, really fast, then you roll cocaine. Every time you also all have a special skill. If an action you're taking involves your special skill in some way, you roll 2 dice. You pick the better result. Every time something succeeds, every time a thing you roll succeeds. If you roll equal to or under your score in that, then it's a success. So if you have a score of 3, if you roll a 3 or under, it's a success. When things succeed, you move 1 point from woodland creature to cocaine. When you fail a roll, you move 1 point from cocaine to woodland creature. Mm-hmm. If woodland creature if you ever get to 6 points in woodland creature, then the cocaine high wears off. You lose your sentience and you wander off back into the woods to carry on living your life as a happy but hungover squirrel. If you ever get 6 points in cocaine, you completely abandon the quest, immediately betray the party, and turn into an angry dickhead. This is
it's a fine balance.
Colin.
Easy, Colin. Easy.
I'm getting trauma, man.
Colin's on 5 points already. You can voluntarily move points between them. You can move 1 point at any point in this adventure. You can do this once. You can move 1 point from woodland creature into cocaine by doing more of the cocaine. If you find some or have some on you, or can come up with a fine story that you find more cocaine. If you, however, want to go the other way, you can move a point from cocaine to woodland creature by doing a flashback scene that shows your happy former life where you were a woodland creature living in the forest before you turned to drugs and crime.
Nice.
That is the entirety of this game.
Hell yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
So, with that done, let's make some characters. So the first thing we're going to need to find out is what animal each of you are. So all of this game is played with D6s. The most you will ever need is 2 D6s. I should also say, I don't currently know what the story of this game is. We're about to roll that, and then we're going to figure that out. But first of all, let's find out what kind of animal you are. Naomi, you are our guest. Let's start with you. Could you roll a D6 for me, please?
I got a 6.
Got a 6. Naomi, you are a unicorn.
Oh, fuck.
Kind of play on brand here. This is
my least favourite thing. I fucking hate horse girls.
You are a unicorn. Your special power is rainbow teleportation.
I do love a teleport.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
I am a homosexual.
Your horn emits a burst of rainbow magic, allowing you to teleport a short distance in a dazzling display of colours. Your secondary skill is stabbing.
Hell yeah! Now we're fucking talking.
Teleportation and stabbing are your powers.
Note, just in case I forget. Pertinent information.
We have a unicorn. Colin, give me a D6 roll. Let's find out what our next animal is.
It's another 6.
It's another 6. I'm going to bump
Roll
it.
again.
We're not having multiple unicorns.
4.
It's a 4. You're a raven. Oh well, hello. This is typecast the game, isn't it?
That's madness.
You're
just Bubba on drugs.
Your special ability is flawless mimicry. The raven's ability to flawlessly imitate voices and sounds proves useful for impersonating others and creating diversions.
I look forward to seeing that. Flawlessly mimic.
Yeah.
Flawless.
Yes.
Flawless.
It's literally one of Bubba's traits.
Your raven only hangs around in hip-hop clubs.
Oh my goodness.
They're on to me.
We got a raven. We got a unicorn. Scott, what else have we got?
I got a 6. I'm going to re-roll. The game wants us to be
Everyone
unicorns.
could have been a unicorn.
3.
A 3. You're a raccoon.
Okay, pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Pretty good.
That's pretty on brand too. Your special skill is expert in dumpster diving.
Sweet.
Your uncanny knack for finding valuable items in the most unexpected places grants you an advantage in scavenging and resourcefulness. So anytime you need to find something, then you get an advantage on that.
Okay.
And now it's time for Ross.
Wait, what's my other power?
Unfortunately, the unicorn's the only one who gets a secondary power.
Yeah, get fucked.
Can I roll on the other table?
Do you want to roll on the advanced table?
Yeah.
That's not
What?
fair.
There's
How
an
dare
advanced
you?
table?
What do you mean there's an advanced table?
No, I'm just saying. I just want to roll on the advanced table.
Is there an advanced table?
Maybe.
What?
Tough shit.
Yeah,
I was,
tell us
trying
that.
to keep, I was trying to keep it sensible because there's only 4 of us, and I didn't think wanted to make us roll d12s, and the other ones are even sillier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediate mutiny. Ross has thrown a chaos spanner into the works.
Should we cut all of this and start again?
Wait, hang on, Ross. Dan just told us all of the rules, yet somehow you know about an extra rule. How do you know that rule?
In it.
No, it's because
This is
You
favoritism.
fucking cheated,
and
haven't
I
you?
will not fucking stand
We've
for
already
it.
done cocaine. I'm aggressive.
What? I've got a D12 here.
Oh, you came prepared.
We've got D12s.
Go and roll a d12 then. I bet if you roll under a 6, then you're still on the first table.
All right.
3.
3. Okay, right.
No, that's a raccoon.
That's raccoon. Roll again.
Yeah, but D6.
7.
7. You're a flock of sparrows.
Nice.
You are a flock of sparrows who have somehow obtained a group hive mind through ingesting cocaine. Your special ability is chirpy distraction. You can produce a cacophony of overly dramatic chirping that bewilders and confuses enemies.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
That's
What would
your-
I've just rolled a D12 just out of like.
I'm also just keen to see
Just-
what I could have
Alright.
won.
Just to see what we could have won.
Okay.
What'd you get, Cole?
I got an 11.
Got an 11. An 11 would have made you a badger.
I mean,
badgers are sick as fuck. They are well dangerous as well.
and I play a raven. Well, don't play a bird, but you know what I'm saying.
You want to change it up? You want to be a badger?
Badger it is. Come on.
All right, you're a badger. Your special ability is furry bulldozer. that sounds like a
Furry
nickname.
bulldozer is actually what they used to call me. That's the name I used to dance.
It's not allowed at Comic Cons anymore, are you?
Brilliant.
Lovely.
You're an expert tunneler. Oh, you get a secondary ability as well.
Yeah.
Punching.
This is great. A badger who punches. He's
punchy
definitely been
badger.
doing Chang. Like, you know what I mean? Okay.
They are a very snuffly animal. Go on, Scott. Did you want to roll? If you rolled a d12,
I rolled an 11.
you rolled an 11, so that would have been badger as well.
Okay, fine. In that case, I'll stay raccoon.
You
It's
stick
cool.
with the
I'll stay
raccoon.
with
Are
raccoon.
you happy with your stabby unicorn, Naomi?
Yeah.
This horse. The horse trading has finished. The unicorn trading has ended.
Thank
Very
you for
well.
letting me play a different character.
That's all right. Let's go for... Okay, now it's a descriptor of your animal. There's no secret hidden table on this one to head off any
right.
early fights. Is that it?
Boss.
DSX hidden table.
D6 for you, Naomi. What kind of...
4.
A 4. You are a curious unicorn. Isn't that what we're all after?
Okay.
You're a curious unicorn. You're fascinated by everything around you and easily distracted.
Well, yeah.
That could be any of us. Colin, give us a D6.
Got it. 3.
3. You're an energetic badger.
Love it.
You're hyperactive and constantly moving, even before the cocaine. Scott,
5.
a 5. You're clumsy. You are a clumsy raccoon.
Oh, fuck, like all raccoons.
Your lack of coordination leads to frequent accidents. And flock of sparrows. 6. You're a cunning flock of sparrows. Sly and crafty. You use your wits to overcome challenges.
Ross,
What-
you going to be able to handle that? Or
The thing is Ross has now got 20 characters.
Yeah.
To play. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure he's quite happy. Like,
And now he's going to name them. Joke. Unless, joke.
Do you get progressively dumber as they die off?
Yeah.
We should say that there's a disclaimer. Please do not give cocaine to sparrows if you're thinking about it.
badgers, raccoons, unicorns. No
Fair
problem.
game.
Absolutely
They
fine,
love a
yeah.
line.
Absolutely. If you meet a unicorn, you rack it up for that unicorn.
first thing you do is rack up a line. Yeah.
That's how you make friends. Let's find out what. Now you found this courier dead in the woods. Let's find out what gear you looted from them. Naomi, what gear did you loot?
Oh, that wasn't
Beer,
a-
not cocaine.
Oh, I thought that was the joke.
6.
A 6. Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
Naomi, you looted a rusty flail. a rusty flail with mismatched changed and comically oversized spiked ball that emits a distinct clanking noise when swung.
You know what? It really is Christmas because that's what I asked Santa for. So.
You have a stabbing.
How do you wield it?
I'm assuming in my mouth. I was also thinking. I was like, I got a lot of hoop.
How dare you, Ross? There is a very famous video of a dog running round with a sword after seeing their owners do sword fighting, and then they picked it up, and now they're like, it's a fake sword, but it's like a LARPing sword. It's not heavy, like, and they're dangerous with it. So
I was also thinking of that GIF with the deer where he pulls off his hooves and hands underneath.
Adventure Time, yeah.
That's my personal cryptid. That scene, it just just does things to me. Colin, what's 4? So, Colin, the Badger, you found a fancy tricorn hat. Flamboyant, stylish tricorn hat adds a touch of sophistication to anyone who wears it, even if they are a badger.
A tricorn hat?
Yeah, so it's like a hat,
it's like a highwayman's hat.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes
hat.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm from the streets. I didn't.
Ironically, so are highwaymen.
Exactly.
They're from the highways. There's a real rivalry between streets and highways.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit made that very clear. I got 3 as well, but should I read?
No, that was a 4. So a 3 is an old donkey.
An old donkey? What the fuck was this person carrying?
A grumpy and stubborn old donkey that can serve as a mode of transportation. So you're a raccoon with a donkey.
Okay.
There you go.
How do you, as a raccoon, how do you deal with having a non-sentient animal that is also your slave?
Yeah.
Like, ethically, is that not very confusing?
Give me 3 lines of cocaine, I'll tell you.
2.
A 2. A long coat. A long, oversized coat that can be used for a disguise or a makeshift hiding place for small
sparrows with a coat on.
It's like cosmic horror at this point.
Yeah.
The sparrows are so creepy. Right, is there anything more? Yes, it's your... You finally got to do... You've got to work out what your role in the party is. What is your role within the group?
I ain't gonna roll for that as well.
Naomi, give me a D6.
It's mastermind, it's fine. 5.
5. Technician. You possess a unique skill set such as lockpicking or trap disarming.
Things easy to do with hooves.
And a flail in your mouth.
Yeah, right.
That's what you've chosen as your role within the group. Colin.
Cool.
2. Muscle. You are your strength and ferocity make you the enforcer of the group. Scott.
If I roll a fucking ranger. 3.
3. Scout. For fuck's sake! Your keen senses and agility allow you to navigate, infiltrate, and gather information.
Fucking got the scout.
With your donkey.
1.
Mastermind. You are the brains of the operation.
What the fuck?
Just hovering above us all, wearing a coat. Go over here. The scout has returned on a donkey. Quickly, get the unicorn to open that lock.
That's your characters. Name those fucking psychopaths. While we and then we will figure out the mission. So we found. So while you were searching through, while you were searching through everything, you found the plan for this heist. You found where the rest of the magical cocaine is being stored. And we're going to roll now to figure out exactly where that is. So, Scott, you look like you have finished writing down. Can you roll me the first D6?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in a rundown. Somebody else roll me a D6, please.
Right.
Colin's going for it.
6.
It's a 6 again. It's in a rundown cave system. Guarded by... Naomi, give us a D6.
1.
1. Guarded by magical wards. Oh, okay. That's kind
I'll
of
reroll.
that's kind of boring. Guarded by stout dwarven guards.
There we go.
Yay.
It's a rundown cave system guarded by dwarves. You're going to Moria.
Full of Fultons.
The dwarves delved too greedily and too deep for their cocaine. So your goal is to try and steal cocaine from the dwarves in their mountain high, and the final one is who is in charge? Who is in charge of looking after these dwarves and their cocaine? And it is Ross. Roll me a d6 for this one.
If it's 300 sparrows, I'm revolting.
4.
4. All right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. A mysterious spellcaster, a reclusive and enigmatic spellcaster whose mastery of magic makes them a formidable opponent.
Velda. Future Velda. He's in Necromancer.
Snatching all this fucking cocaine just for no good reason. He's been hoarding it.
Fulton's children are the ones that the guards. Like,
So,
Is this anything like the film Cocaine Owlbear? Like, is there any magic in that? Like,
There's no magic, but it is a very good film.
okay.
really,
It's two children find a satchel full of cocaine, and a bear gets to it.
Uh-huh.
That's the plot.
That's the plot.
That's the
But there's
plot.
no wizards and no dwarves in it. No. Okay.
no,
All right.
that's a shame. That's a shame. Well,
I
maybe,
mean, what is a 10-year-old boy except a dwarf?
Very good point. Very good point.
so that's everything we need. Dangerlings, that is the story that we're going to try and tell now. The story of a unicorn, a badger, a raccoon, a coat full of sparrows, and an old donkey trying to steal magical cocaine from a rundown cave system filled with stout dwarves and ruled over by a mysterious spellcaster. Jesus Christ. So we're going to pick...
our saviour.
Jesus Christ,
Well
is the
done.
spellcaster?
It is Christmas.
He was born on Christmas Day.
No, we're gonna get I'm gonna say demonetized. We're not gonna make money from this anyway. But we're on thin enough ice without magic cocaine. Jesus, let's dive into this, everyone. So we pick up our story in a calm and tranquil wood. The birds singing. The river is babbling. That was that's quite a babble. The wind is whistling through the trees.
The wind's not a shuriken, Ross.
Pew pew. A duke.
The animals are snuffling and snuffling and snuffling quite a lot as we panned out to a particular clearing where 4 animals, well, 3 animals and 1 group of animals in a coat are snuffling away. We can see a figure lying dead on the floor. That figure is I guess they would be a dwarf as well. It's from a dwarven fortress. There is a dead dwarf face down on the floor. A dead dwarf with red hair face down on the floor. His satchel torn open. There is white powder everywhere, and there is a confused looking donkey standing around. And standing around the body of this dwarf, let's describe some characters. Let's go the other way around first of all. Ross, what?
There is a... Firstly, there was 1 sparrow.
Okay.
And then more and more appeared, starting snuffling on the cocaine. Then they sort of formed into one sort of hive mind of a sparrow. And, sparrows are little tiny birds, brown, little beige.
Are you
black
describing
beak.
sparrows?
Yeah.
The most common bird in the world.
Yeah, well, you know, some people might not. Colin hasn't listened to fucking
Let It Go,
Let It
or The
Go.
Greatest Showman.
So, you know.
So by that metric, some people might not know what sparrows are.
Why are you bringing me into this, man?
It's
Christmas.
They all coalesce around the coat, and it slowly starts to raise. There's like you can see like in the arms, they kind of like flutters inside, and it forms just a person with one sparrow being the head, but then they constantly switch. Like so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
It's
what
a democracy.
yeah. And it's just floating around just like this.
Oh my god!
For the listeners,
podcast.
Yeah, for the listeners, with his arms,
you,
like a
Naomi.
marionette kind of puppet.
Ross does this a lot.
Yeah.
What kind of coat is it?
It's a long trench coat, like a leather trench coat, a black leather trench coat.
Suits your cunning sparrow thing.
Yeah,
Sure.
all right.
Very nice.
So this dwarf was walking around in a leather trench coat.
He was in his
Flashing
Neo
people.
era.
Twice the size of him, just dragging along the floor.
Oh goodness me, Scott! What else is in the?
There's a raccoon yanking on the reins of a donkey, which had previously belonged to the dwarf.
Yeah.
The dwarf was riding the donkey, and now this raccoon is, and it's, you know, raccoons are chunky at the best of times. This little guy has like a paunch, and is like wide-eyed. We've already been doing the gear, right?
Oh yeah.
So like the stripy effect is intimidating already. Like there's a lot of grey and black going on, and but there's like white slashes like just underneath the whiskers and stuff. And they look like they haven't blinked for 3 years, and they're just pulling on the reins of this donkey.
Oh, it's. I feel like we've interrupted like an early nativity scene, haven't we? Of the dwarf riding his donkey into Bethlehem wearing a flasher coat with a bag of cocaine. We all did that school. That
Can
story
we
at Sunday
talk?
school. So you are just realizing now that you can talk. That you can talk to each other. That you can understand. Previously, you could only understand animals of your own kind, but now you're starting to feel like you can understand that other people might be able to understand you. You're becoming aware as your intelligence is heightened, which, for listeners home, is absolutely not what cocaine does. As you
But
become,
it is what you feel like it should be.
Yes. This is all being told from the animal's perspective. If we cut back to it, you're all just lying on the floor dribbling on yourselves.
Yeah.
Colin, what else is in the?
So it's a wide shot, and you can see these other animals. You can see the birds kind of going into the jacket. You can see Scott's character just like doing his thing, and then you hear this, and like in the focus pulls to this badger's face with like a big kind of white thing across his nose, all over his whiskers, and he's just kind of blinking, really wide eyes, and then the camera pulls back and he's kind of like looking into the buttons of the coat, which are quite shiny, I'm just going to say that, and he's looking at himself going, oh fucking hell,
Staring.
Getting an
Staring at himself.
extremely wide-eyed look.
and yeah, looking at himself in a really wide-eyed look, and he's got this lovely hat on that he's just kind of like wearing. This, as you say, tricorn hat.
Looks fabulous.
Yeah,
As you say, it's like this allegedly tricorn hat.
yeah.
I've done my own research on this hat. Who else, Naomi? Who else is in that clearing?
Well, see, okay, so you did say what are our names? So I gave myself a name.
Yeah, okay.
So what you see is a large white horse prancing around the edge of the clearing, doing a little back step, a little forward step. It's very like those Spanish horses that do like the horse
Dressage.
dancing.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
really what's
yeah.
going on. And I think that the horse gives it a little like. And I've called myself. Sorry. I've called myself Dorothy Abigail Starburst Wish Spring Unicorn.
Lovely.
And as the cocaine starts to hit, I begin to do my little like rainbow jump around the thing, and then I see the flail, pick it up in my mouth, and I say, I think we need more cocaine.
This is going to be a fun couple of hours. Good.
Strap in. As Dorothy Starburst.
Dorothy Abigail Starburst Wishspring, the unicorn.
Dorothy Abigail Starburst Wishspring exclaims this. You realize that you can all understand it. And as you try and move your mouths, you realize that you too can speak.
Oh my God, guys, wow, this is so good. Give me a hand. I got this donkey here. I'm gonna ride it. It's gonna be called Sancho.
Oh, mate, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I can help you, but you know what I mean? Like, my name's Dawson, yeah? Dawson. If I can help you, I'll fucking help you, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, nice one. Fucking sound.
I ironically never can understand it, so I didn't understand a word you said.
I was saying, like, I can fucking help you out. If you need some help, I'll be around.
Are you
do you know what I
threatening
mean?
me?
Like,
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm not threatening anyone. I don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Are you threatening me?
I need some more cocaine.
Fuck off, it's mine.
It is ours.
Why do sparrows hiss?
We go by many names.
Name one.
I'm Trevor.
Trevor disappears.
I'm Margaret.
Ross hasn't written any of these names down. He is flying free.
Now, I could do with a good bit of coke, so come on. We need to get some bloody coke.
Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
We need some coke. Come on, we need some fucking coke. I'm Billy the Sparrow. Billy the Sparrow.
I bet there's a fucking David Attenborough sparrow in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's got to be.
There's definitely at least 3 Gordon Ramsay sparrows in there. 100%.
Big boy, yeah.
I would like to pick up the satchel with my hoof.
Yeah. Quite intimidated, big horse. I don't know if I'd let you do that, but then I go again. Can I just cling to it so when you pick it up, I just hold it?
Yeah.
Hanging off the bottom of
The
it.
sparrows all like coalesce and try to pick it as well.
The sparrows all grab a corner of it as well. As you're shaking it, a document, there's a fluttering of paper, and a pile of papers fall down out of it and land on the floor. And you can see there are some maps and things drawn up, and lots of lots of writing that you can kind of seem to understand.
Yeah, I put my legs out and I'm like, I can read.
That's mad, isn't it? You can understand that and everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like 2 minutes ago, I couldn't understand nothing, and now I can understand everything. Like, it's fucking mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Are you threatening me?
Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
Let us not fight. Let us be together.
I don't take your shit.
What?
Bert drops the satchel and lands with a plop and then like runs off into the woods.
For some reason, I gotta hide it from you guys. I don't know why anymore. I'm sentient.
Come back.
Yeah, come back.
I love that the sort of elf voice isn't like the hive mind. It's just one of the sparrows who keeps taking control.
Yeah.
I would like to round on the raccoon and just stand between you and the edge of the forest and say, listen, I'm high as balls right now. And I want to stay that way. And so do you.
Yeah, because balls, they like go up and then they come down. Do you know what I mean? We don't want them to come down, do we? She's right. Like, they go up, but they don't want to come down.
I've got some erotic literature at home and I'm never going to be able to read it if this wears off.
How did you write it?
I didn't... listen.
You stole it?
This is not my first rodeo, young man. And you need to chew gum, otherwise you'll do something to the inside of your cheek.
What's a cheek? Are you threatening me?
Listen here, you little shit.
Okay.
I see a man with a plan. And I point at the coat with my hoof.
Yes, I have the plan. I read this picture on this parchment, and it tells me a lot of things. Yo, get out of the way! What does it say? What does it say? It says there is a person with more of this stuff that can give us life, sentience, more of this white powder.
Ladies and gentlemen, folks, that is Ross's showreel.
Oh my god! Should the rest of us just go? And just let it roll?
I was going to say, yeah, we might as well just let him roll.
Okay. You guys can read the thing. I still need to take a shit.
What is your name?
My name is Bert. I think I've always been called Bert. I think at one time I was called Berticular, but I'm called Bert. And this is Sancho, my donkey.
Pleased to meet you, Bert.
Are you extending a hand from the air to the ground?
The coat moves, and then a little bird claw just puts his, you can see it poking out the end of the
sparrow foot.
Wow, you're so cunning.
Bert does a little tiny line off the sparrow claw.
I just need a little bump to keep me going. Oh, I gotta take a shit.
Well, if I could guess, we could all do this. We could all try and work together to get this cocaine.
What's your name, man?
My name's Little Timmy. I've got a broken little sparrow paw.
Famously,
claw.
sparrows have paws.
Foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find the words in that. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, we should probably follow this map. How did I know it was called a map? Do you know what I mean? Like, that word just came to me.
We have become like Andrew gods.
Like Andrew Gods. Who's that?
No, it's simple. We have
Is he
become
like a proper lad
No,
or
we've
something?
become like Andrew gods.
Yeah, Andrew Gods. He sounds all right, to be fair.
Bert's doing this while he's having a shit.
Sorry, I can see in your eyes you've got some shame there.
You need some time.
No, I didn't need to push that out at all. It just came flying out of me like a chorus of angels.
What does the map say? Do I need to roll?
So the map, yes, you know what? You got to
cocaine roll
to try and read about the map. Yeah, you're going to need to roll on that roll on your cocaine. So roll a d6.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. That is a fail.
What?
You can't make head or tails of the map. You haven't had enough cocaine.
We're gonna die here.
So you need to move.
This is it. We have this little chat and then fuck off.
Move 1 point from cocaine to woodland creature.
Oh, mate, like fucking hell, wow.
Fucking pass it here. Fucking pass it here, I know. Fucking pass it here, come on. Fucking...
The sparrow tries to grab it off him to read
Take
it.
the map. You have
I'll
a
try
look.
to read
Okay,
it.
go for it.
While Ross is rolling.
3.
Oh.
3, a success. Move 1 point from woodland creature to cocaine. As you read the map, you are tuned in enough. The power flows through you, and you're able to understand what this map is all about. The map is the map details the ancient dwarven fortress of. What's the name of the dwarven fortress, gang? Give me a name for the dwarven fortress.
Banging hammers.
Banging hammers. So this is now.
I'd complain, but the rest of us were just goldfishing out here.
The ancient dwarven city of Banging Hammers.
Is it a nightclub?
That was the nightclub.
Oh, yeah.
That was the nightclub in Yanderhof, I believe. Long ago.
Yeah, it was a big tavern.
That was it, yeah.
The dwarves
It's
in.
expanded now to a kingdom.
It's now an entire city.
We're playing like a post-apocalyptic. This is the Adventure Time, isn't it? Era. As little Timmy is doing that.
No, I'm a fucking little Timmy.
Don't say you're going to have 20 different names for the listeners alone. Fucking hell. Choose the Borg or something. I don't know.
Collectively, you haven't asked me what my name is.
No.
And I won't. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Should have said it earlier, mate.
You know Bert's got dumpster diving?
Yes.
Well, Dan, I've got a proposition for you. Having just taken a shit, can Bert dumpster dive in his own shit, try and find more cocaine?
Oh, God.
I'm a raccoon.
Okay. Roll on woodland creature. You may roll twice and take the better result.
Okay, I get advantage on this, and this is just straight 2D. I was going to say 9. 6.
So bear in mind you want the lower number.
Oh, I see. And I have failed to play the game. I'll take 5, please.
A 5. A 5 is also a fail.
Couldn't find cocaine in my own shit.
You just go face down into a pile of dung and just start trying to snort it up.
Do it, man. That's fucking
So
mad.
clumsy.
Please move 1 point from cocaine to woodland creature as you have.
So did we start with a reservoir of points in each?
So you start with 3 in each.
Thank you very much.
Yep. So you're now 4 and 2.
If one of them gets too big, it's bad.
That's
Yes.
right. Thanks.
So there is. You reckon there is a small supply of? Actually, no. You've had all of it. If you want to find more, you've got to explain to me in game how you're going to find more of it.
Tried to find some of my own.
I know. Well, that was a valid attempt. So you find the Banging Hammers. The Banging Hammers was an old dwarven fortress, long abandoned, had fallen into disrepair, and has recently been reoccupied by a powerful spellcaster who has taken over a lot of the local land by producing various addictive magical substances that he sends his...
Wizard.
Huh?
DJ Wizard.
DJ Wizard has been sending out running sets from the Banging Hammers, and he is sending out his dwarven couriers all over the lands with free samples to try and get the local villagers hooked and bring the local halflings into his nightclub where he can get them to party all night. This is
doing really well. I just sort of.
It's because it just suddenly started reminding me of the plot of Walking Tall, the Rock movie, where he comes back to his hometown and there's someone setting up a nightclub and selling drugs to the kid. It's become an 80s movie where now suddenly you're like the locals who have to clean up the town, except you're also on drugs.
We have to unclean the town.
Is it so? Sorry to be a real dickhead about this.
Yeah.
Is it 3 in each, cocaine and creature?
Yeah, it starts at 3 in each.
Thanks.
Yes.
So Ross, how have you got 7?
Yeah.
I see. Cheating, are we? On a cocaine game. Very well.
Good gracious. Okay, but yes, he appears to manufacture the stuff there in his nightclub. And you reckon if you could find a way to get into the nightclub, you might be able to pull off the heist of the century,
Right.
and make it away.
How are we going to get into this nightclub?
Dawson,
What's
climb
wrong with
upon my
you?
back and we shall ride there together.
No, let me go first.
You can go on your donkey. I'll go on the unicorn. That's a fucking great idea. Nice one. Your sound, Proper sound.
Why don't you just
Whatever you
stand
say,
under
lower
my
class
coat?
gentlemen.
Do I need to roll to climb up?
No, that's fine. You
Don't mug me.
unless you're going to attempt anything nefarious.
No.
You clamber onto.
Go on.
I know I may look common, but I got this out. Do you know what I mean? It makes me look a bit like upper class, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like the upper class people, they wear hats like this, didn't they?
Are you a reenactor?
What do you mean?
Are you reenacting some trauma that happened to you in your youth?
No, not at all. I just
But
found
in
this hat.
historical dress?
I just think it looks fucking top. Do you know what I mean?
No, but that's okay. Shall we go onwards, lads?
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'll fucking race you out in the back of Sancho.
Bert climbs up onto Sancho. the donkey.
Okay, so Dawson climbs up onto the back of Starburst the donkey.
Sancho the donkey.
Dawson climbs onto Starburst the unicorn.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Dorothy Abigail Starburst.
Dorothy Abigail Starburst Wishspring the unicorn.
Thank you.
Naomi's here, everyone.
This is after 5 years of our podcast with NPCs called Steve. This is
Yeah, right.
Bert climbs onto Sancho the donkey, and the many named sparrow colony in a coat. Does the coat just follow on?
Yeah, I put the coat on the arse of the horse, so it just looks like I've got horse legs on the bottom of my coat.
There are no horses present, my
Oh,
friend.
unicorn then. All right.
I'm on
I am not a horse.
Dawson's on the back of the.
Well, I'm over you then.
Dawson has now got
Sparrows all over me, flying around my fucking head, man. I'm gonna punch a sparrow.
the sparrows swirl around you, and you gallop away through the forest. Sancho brays and then very slowly starts walking up.
Oh, no, come on, Sancho, I'm the scout. Come on, I got a little scout. guys, you wait up, I gotta go first. I'm a scout.
So you make your way.
Wait.
Can I race Dorothy?
Yes, you can.
fucking
Right.
try, bitch.
What? How are you going to spur Sancho into riding?
Sancho, listen to me, okay? Shh, listen. Hey, Sancho,
Just that phrase. just inane coke rambling.
Hey, so, hey, Sancho, hey.
Just for ages. Never quite getting to the.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So I feel like you are rolling cocaine for this. I feel like you're using the cocaine to do it. So roll your cocaine for me.
6.
damn it.
Another fail. Sancho die.
No, you've got to put one.
Move another point from cocaine to woodland creature. How many are you on now?
From cocaine to
Yeah.
woodland creature.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you're
shit!
fine.
I'm down.
You're on one more point.
One more point and
But just go back to being a woodland creature again.
Oh my god!
Spend all your sentience.
Okay,
on
as
the donkey.
Bert's doing this, he's singing into Sancho's ear.
Darkness falls, what you care from your eye. Don't be afraid. Run with us. We got everything you need. Run with us. We are free.
The donkey slowly walks through, clearly holding something against you for not letting it in on.
Cocaine.
You were like, okay, wouldn't let the donkey have any.
There's none left. You ask Andrea. She's got some loads more. Okay, she's coming in later.
You arrive you emerge from the woods, and you in a field in some farmland, and you can see that there is a small town laid out at the foot of the mountain. The small town on the edge of a lake. The town is a town of humans who live by the side of the lake in the shadow of the great mountain where the drug dwarves live. Hey, everything pulls from that one source. All fantasy comes from one place. Or in this case, one place and drugs. And you can see that you can see people going about their business, fishing and drawing in boats and doing all the weird shit that humans do. You're not sure how to get across the lake. You feel like to get to the Dwarven Mountain, you're going to need to cross the lake. And the only way to do that seems to be through the town.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can people understand us, or we can just understand each other?
You don't know yet. You haven't met any people.
Hell yeah.
Is there a person nearby?
You can see on the edge of the town, you can see a thresher loading up a wagon with thresh.
Is this podcast set in London, is it?
God, blimey, there's a bunch of sparrows having a chat with me there.
They're selling Hello Fresh.
Wow.
Oh, incredible. Loading up the wagon, yes, you can see a peasant loading things up.
Now,
Should we go and speak to that woman over there? Just see if they can understand us, you know what I mean? Because if they can understand us, then that'll blow my mind and we'll be able to have a chat, like have a cup of tea and that, you know what I mean?
bad if they did?
Why?
Well, babe, the thing is, we're cool cats, yeah? And if they
Not a cat.
Not a cat.
Not a cat.
No, hypothetically.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
Get away, you fucking bastard! Yeah. Let's go fucking talk to him. Come on, let's go fucking talk to him. Come on.
I'd pony over.
You have-
Clip clop. You know, I'm doing my best sachet.
Excellent.
Do we have to roll to speak to a human? Oh, sorry.
I just float over this ominous goat.
Floats over the donkey, gradually catches up behind with your scout upon it. Okay, so Naomi, Dorothy, you are the first one to come up to this human.
I go, peasant! I'd acquire your services.
Roll cocaine.
Thank you. 3.
3 is a success.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's a success. Move 1 point from woodland creature to cocaine. The woman drops her armful of
Thresh.
Oh Lord, that horse be talking.
How dare you? I'm a magical unicorn and I can grant wishes.
Oh, it's got something sticking out of its face. It does. Oh.
Do I get the impression that my sentience outranks this woman's sentience, so therefore she is worth nothing to me?
Oh, as an NPC working outside a shithole village, yes, it almost certainly does. Oh no!
I turn to Dawson and I say, Dawson, this is a lower class person. You take over.
All right, I forgot my fucking accent. So listen, all right, how's it going?
Oh no, that rat is talking as well.
I'm not a rat, but you know what I mean? If you don't shut up, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Oh, please don't punch me in the face.
Listen, we're trying to get into a club, and you should know where the club is round here.
Oh, well.
We have to go through the village. No one can see us. How you can help? You. What's your name?
My name. Let's do a fucking Patreon name. Let's do it. Not Patreon. Let's do
MCM.
An MCM name. All right. Let's go for.
What about? Hold on. We've got. This one's called the Hush.
My name's Hush.
We can do. Hey, we can do 2. We can do 2.
All right. This one's supposed to be a posh, light grey skinned female elf, but
okay.
You know that.
I was in my youth.
I got better.
Life has not been kind to me.
It's a long time ago.
My name is
the Hush.
Oh right, okay.
This is the quality content you came for.
Yeah. Thank you, the Hush. I didn't get your name, whoever you were. So
my name is Fizzyland, but round here they know me as the Hush.
Why do they call you the Hush?
For I'm famously very quiet at bringing in my thresh. I am the quietest and the most silent thresher.
Hush thresh.
That ever threshed. Hush thresh, that's what they call me. There you go.
Thresh.
A whisper goes through the village saying, hush, that thresher has been. Things have been threshed, and yet we did not know them.
It'd be quite hard to say that 10 times, wouldn't it?
Have you got any fucking cocaine?
Yeah, we need some cocaine. Come on. Let's get some cocaine.
Tis a ghost.
No, it's a flock of sparrows.
I would like to at this point be like, listen, peasant.
Yes.
Take my mane. Put your hand on my beautiful. It's Pantene.
Oh, it's so soft.
Thank you. And now walk us through the town.
But you don't have dandruff. Oh no, it's the other one.
Well, that's head and shoulders. And I do have. The thing is, being a horse, it's like you've got like 2 sets of shoulders, so it has to be head and shoulders and shoulders. So it's not. Listen.
Yes.
Dawson, I should have left you to do this to you. This woman's an idiot.
I know. Yeah. You're an idiot.
Oh,
but listen.
Forgive me, King Rat.
King Rat, I quite like that. Listen, you got to put your hand on the red, right? And then we're all going to be taken through town. Because if we go through town, they're going to kill us. But if we're with you, then they won't kill us because you're the Hush.
Where would you?
And just quietly lead us to a boat or some kind of water transportation, a jet ski, ideally.
I must. Very well, but we must stop by my house on the way.
Why have we got in your house?
You got your fucking cocaine?
I have some cocaine in my house, but that is my cocaine. I could not possibly share it.
No, you will give it to us now.
Right, Fulton.
Just a little dwarven sparrow. Got a mohawk.
I love that, yeah.
You will give us the chang.
Please, that is for my family.
What are you fucking giving your family for? Just give us drugs. We pay or get money.
Which house is which house is this?
The one with the finest thresh. You look up and you see there's one house that is threshed better than the others.
The group of sparrows just flies off towards the house.
Come, you must come to dinner, and then I will take. My husband is a boatman.
All right.
And,
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
if you can make a good impression on him, perhaps he will take you in his boat.
Well, that's quite lucky, isn't it, that we met you?
Yes. Cocaine and a boat.
I think we are good. We are going to be great friends.
I don't think so, but I think you're doing a marvellous job for someone of such low opportunities.
And what's your name? She says to the donkey. The donkey stares at her, sadly cocaineless. She says, well then, come. She leads you down the hill, following the floating coat that is moving ahead. She leads you down into the village to take you round for dinner, where you will try and impress her husband and maybe get a lift across the river, or maybe just rob her for drugs. Who could say, Tangerlings? It's Christmas, because that's where we leave it for tonight.
Oh,
God, what are we doing?
It begins, as terrible things often do, with a knife.
People of Hirta, chosen children of the night, a lost soul has come to us.
I'm not sure if I can do this.
It's always better if you just do it quick.
You came to St. Kilda to escape your past, but the past isn't so easy to outrun.
You always say you're changing, but underneath you're just the same.
She was a child, Lockie.
You liar!
Did you really believe this community would accept you?
I think you're meant to be here.
A little bird told me that you're a liar.
All of this, it comes with a cost, Lockie.
Did you really believe you could find redemption?
The time for excuses is over.
The Secret of St. Kilda, available wherever you get your podcasts. Listen to Season 1 now, and remember, there is no change without sacrifice.